Are you new to Dinkum and looking for some beginner tips and tricks? Worry not, for I am here. Hello and good day, my name is Hypnos and here are 10 quick tips and tricks for Dinkum. Let's jump right in. For the first tip, if you're playing on keyboard, remap your drop key. The default is mapped to Q, which is closer to A and W, which we use to move around. And if your hand's a little shaky like mine, you would tend to accidentally drop items, and sometimes it's only later on that you find out that you lost it. Let's avoid it and put it wherever else you are comfortable. In my case, I reassigned my drop key to G. Number 2. On your first few days in your island, when you cannot buy animals or crops yet, or your other sources are not yet available, one easy way to get a good amount of dinks or money is to sell wood. It is easier to gather and more expensive than stone. For comparison, a gumwood log is 100 dinks, while stone is only 10. You can improve this further by selling planks using the table saw. One good trick to earn dinks is to use the billy can kit to produce jam and tea. You just need the brewing license to craft the billy can kit with a campfire and tin bar as a recipe. Then go ahead and collect fruits like bush lime, and don't ignore those wattle flowers. For example, you need 10 bush lime to produce a lime jam and it sells for 3,100 dinks, while wattle tea sells for a little over 1,500. It takes a little longer to produce these, so it's also a good technique to craft multiple billy cans. For the next tip, if the previous one is still not enough for you to satisfy your greed for dinks, you can plant a whole lot of fruit trees. Coconuts are best, given that it's okay for you to allot some land space for a huge tree orchard. This is a more effortless way to earn dinks. Just pick the fruits up after they grow and sell them. You just have to wait for the trees to grow. One thing you can do in Dinkum is shovel for buried treasures with the help of metal detector. On very early stages, you may not appreciate what you get, but I highly suggest that you keep the majority of things you find. Some good things you want to keep are tin sheets. Since this is normally obtained from cutting tin bars, that's actually a pretty valuable thing to just find when digging treasures. Shiny discs are also important to keep because you can sell them to Franklin for a decent price, and he will then have more stuff to offer. Other things such as old wheel, old contraption, and old gear are crafting materials for some cool stuff. For tip number 6, if you are shoveling dirt and doing a little bit of terraforming, and you have nowhere else to put that extra dirt, destroying the wheelbarrow will remove the dirt in it. Put it back down again for a fresh wheelbarrow with free space for more dirt. Another way to get dinks is to hunt and trap animals. And here's a neat trick to easily trap them. Go place a collection point near some animals that are aggressive, such as the wary moo. Then, place your traps beside the collection point. Find a wary moo and let them chase you to your trap. Once they get captured, they would immediately be collected since they are near the collection point. Just be aware that this does not work on all sides of the collection point. As far as I know, it works on the upper and right side of the point. Happy hunting there! For number 8, try to reach 4 hearts relationship with John. After this, he will give you the recycling bin. This is a very useful item where you can dispose items you no longer need. In addition to this, you can find random items from it. It can differ from useful items such as food or even furniture and clothing. Be careful not to sell or lose the recycling bin itself, because you cannot get it again any other way right now. Next tip, placing a crate outside the mines is very useful in preparing for your next trip to the mines. Some stuff that you may want to put here are a bunch of old keys, some extra pickaxe, food that has good buff such as sausage rolls or fruit salad. This would make for an easy transition. Just pick up all your stuff here and go straight into the mines. Or bring the whole crate with you for the last tip this video. You can bring the whole crate with you down into the mines using the hand trolley for some extra pocket space. I personally leave it at least near the elevator and put some items there if my pockets are full. Just make sure to bring it back up with you and not forget it. That's all the tips I have for you on Dinkum right now, and I might share more once I find more interesting stuff. Surely, you might have known some of these, but I would be happy if this helps a few of you. Please subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. It would be really helpful for jumpstarting the channel. I'll be seeing you all again next time. My name is Hypnos, and thank you for watching.